Good afternoon and welcome. Sporting royalty here at Web Summit Qatar, a double Olympic champion. Rio 2016, London 2012, one of the greatest runners of all time. And I'm talking about, of course, Sir Mo Farah. Sir Mo, thank you very much for joining us. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Yeah, you're doing really good?
Yeah.
Run with Mo then. How's it going?
No, it's really well. It's going really well with Run with Mo. Really, Run with Mo is being able to like celebrities, meet people that I've met along my career, and taking out for a nice jog, and then really just get to know them, talk about running and really what running does for them mentally as well as physically, but also try and like enjoy the scene of beautiful countries that we are.
Yeah, and so when you decide on who you're going to interview, and you've interviewed some absolute legends, by the way, what is the must-have conversation for you?
No, I think most importantly is just to clear our head, to go out for a run. Everybody needs a place where they can just let it out. Where do you let it out? And often when you are a sportsman and met other sportsmen who's been there and done it, a lot of times we see them as just the stars, but they're just human beings, somebody who has feelings, somebody who goes through ups, downs. But really just take them out for a run, make them feel good, and just have a chat about general life, what we're up to, kids, plan, the future. But yeah, it's been amazing doing that because you really get to know the person that you're running with, not just the person that you see on TV who's achieved these amazing things and you comes back to it. Yeah. They're just a normal person, just like you and I, and just having a decent conversation.
Just having a chat, yeah. Which episode has stuck out most for you in the year? Because of the reaction it sparked, and
for me, the one stood out mostly has to be Arsène Wenger for what he's done for the club, for what he's done for FIFA, for what he's done for football, and his philosophy of sports. How he, believed, when no one else believed him. Where he says, "Listen, I need to make changes within English Premier League football." As he said, his attitude of looking after players, looking after their nutrition, recovery, all of that, then come to the Premier League, then all that, every club then applied to it. If it wasn't for Wenger, all these changes wouldn't happen. But then where did it start? And also just take him out for a jog, and what does he see in a player? What do you see as a 16-year-old or 15-year-old when he signed Thierry Henry, Beckham, all these great players that he signed? What was going through his mind? And it was just nice to have a decent, honest chat.
It's so enlightening, and of course, you being one of the great iconic runners, as I say at the top, of all time. What does this content series reveal about you beyond sport?
Honestly, I want to, as I said, it's amazing to see what I have achieved in my own career, but also the story that I have, how, for me, always life wasn't always smooth, the things that I've gone through to make me the man I am, but also being able to give back to the younger generation and youth and showing them, if you work hard, if you look after your body, anything is possible. And I always have that saying in myself, you always got one more than what you think you have, one more mile, one more step, and really just try and also challenge the government itself in the UK to be able to include more sports, not cut out physical education in schools where, it's been cut and cut. But if you're not really investing in youth and younger generation, how are we going to have a champion? How do we have more active kids? And really try and create some kind of activities where kids, older people, everyone can do that 20 minutes, being active.
Yeah, I love it. Education. It's very, very important with the younger generation. What about guests going forward? Who would you love to interview that you haven't already?
Listen, you interview me, right, in beIN Sports. Next person I'd love to have from beIN Sports, just saying, Nasser Khalifi.
There we are.
Habibi, if you're listening, big boss, come and join me, take him out for a run, and just really talk about what he's really achieved. He's a man who's done so much for the sport, PSG, beIN Sports, and just celebrate what he's done and take him out for a nice jog.
Yeah, absolutely. And he'll love that as well. He'll love that. So moving away from Run with Mo and to athletics in general, the London Marathon, they've revealed the list for that. I mean, it's pretty stacked, isn't it? I mean, what is it saying about the competition there?
I think sports is moving forward so much with technology, with runners running amazing times. Where I said, if you look at my time when I won the World Championship, if I were to run that time, that would probably get me like not even top 10. So that just shows you how sports is moving forward. And as you said, the London Marathon field is an incredible field. Would love to watch that and see it live. And I think with the runners they have, we're looking for something exciting.
I'm sure a lot of people have probably asked you this question, but when you look at that field and the conditions maybe for the marathon, is it possible? Do you see it being possible to run under 2 hours in the men's?
Yeah, I see it not maybe in the London Marathon, because London Marathon is purely, it has a lot of, decent athletes, where you want to achieve breaking records. It's almost like you just have to go after the time, where often athletes are asked the question going, you know what, I want to win this race. And sometimes when you win and watch each other, times are slower. But in the future, we will see, I think, sub 2 hours. I don't know when, but we will see it.
How will it be done, though?
I think it depends. As I said, we've seen it with Eliud Kipchoge when they did that breaking sub 2 with technology where they developed, and obviously it wasn't a legit record, but it's shown that they can do it in a perfect setup. But hopefully we'll love to see it here in Doha.
Absolutely. I mean, moving away from the marathon and athletics, the road running championships, which is going to be held in Copenhagen. Do you sense this is the future of the sport?
Yeah, it is. I think it's all about, being able to, great, we have the Olympics, they only come run every 4 years once, and then we have the World Championship every 2 years, and then we have Europeans, Commonwealth. It's important to get people engaged. How do we get them engaged? By being able to showcase what's running about, and running is, for me, is what I love, is what I grew up with, and we can inspire so many people more.
Yeah. Going forward with AI technology, the shoes and so forth, how do you keep running and athletics in its purity?
I think it's just, as I said, keep developing, as I said, the talent and itself, and being able to share true stories that you go through, like for myself. Often people just see what you have achieved. But yeah, I have achieved that much, but also what I didn't achieve is so much more. And I think as long as we can keep sharing them and make it, a fair platform for everybody.
Yeah, and of course you live here now, here in Qatar. You ran here, of course, in the Diamond League. What do you think this region has to offer for the next generation of runners?
Oh my God, what can I say? Honestly, as I said, I came here when I got invited by NASA during the World Cup. I brought my kids, watched England, USA, and then took them back, and they came back for the semi-final, final. Loved it. My kids loved it. And the facilities, what they have here is incredible. And I think it's being able to showcase that and keep creating events, because Doha here, often not many people have not heard of it. But when you come here and you see it, you're like, wow, there's so much that's happening not many people are aware of. And I think it's being able to keep creating that, keep celebrating, and keep, inspiring so many people.
Yeah, it really is inspiring. It's been absolutely wonderful to talk to you. We'll speak to the chairman, make sure it could be your next interview, and we'll see you around the Pearl here in Doha. And also a run with Mo.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Good luck with it.
Thank you.
And we wish you the very, very best indeed. And that's it from the Web Summit here in Qatar. Double Olympic champion. We'll be speaking to Mo Farah.